Hey, welcome to today's sing-along video where we've got two songs. The first is I Walked to the End of the Road and the second is I Ain't Ever Gonna Leave. Both of these songs are about finding solace with yourself when you're on your own. I know that it's been a really tough time for everyone in the past few months for a variety of reasons. And there have been numerous setbacks for lots of people, and I think which I know has been making people feel a bit alone and kind of on their own. Also that paired with the fact that we can't be together in lots of community settings I think is quite difficult. So these two songs are just about finding solace with yourself and kind of confidence and love for you as an individual. I hope that makes sense. So the first is I Walked to the End of the Road, and it's a song that was taught to me last week by my friend Jess, who also does a lot of musical mindfulness, so I'll maybe link you to some of her work. But it's a really lovely song about just you being there with yourself at the sunrise. I'll sing it to you first, and then it's very easy, it's a round, we'll break it down and you can learn it with me. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I walked to the end of the road and I looked in all directions. I looked as far as the eye can see. I see the blue sky sunrise. Ain't nobody there but me. So it's pretty delicious and bluesy. And what's really nice is it's very simple, but it works really well and around. So let's break it down. The first line is, repeat after me. I walked to the end of the road. I walked to the end of the road. Next line. And I looked in all directions. And I looked in all directions. I looked as far as the eye can see. I looked as far as the eye can see. We're going to go up high at this point. I see the blue sky sunrise. I see the blue sky sunrise. Last line. Ain't nobody there but me. Ain't nobody there but me. Beautiful. So obviously we have the lyrics up, but just if you want to kind of get into it, not thinking about the lyrics, there's a couple of nice ways that you can remember it. So I walked to the end of the road and I looked in all directions, and then we repeat the word looked. I looked as far as the eye can see. So we've said looked twice, and then we say I looked as far as the eye can see, and then we say see for a second time. I see the blue sky sunrise, ain't nobody there but me. So to looked, to see. And yeah, let's go through the first two lines. You can repeat them after me. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I walked to the end of the road and I looked in all directions. I walked to the end of the road and I looked in all directions. Good. Next two lines. I looked as far as the eye can see. I see the blue sky sunrise. I looked as far as the eye can see. I see the blue sky sunrise. Brilliant. Last line. Ain't nobody there but me. Make it bluesy. Ain't nobody there but me. Lovely. Let me think. Let's just try it all the way through. Let's do the first three lines first actually, and then the last two. We'll make that nice. I walked to the end of the road and I looked in all directions. I looked as far as the eye can see. Okay, you try that. I walked to the end of the road and I looked in all directions. I looked as far as the eye can see. And then we know this last bit. I see the blue sky sunrise. Ain't nobody there but me. I see the blue sky sunrise, ain't nobody there but me. Nice. Okay, let's try. Oh, just before we try it all together, that blue sky sunrise. It's quite nice to go a bit more breathy, a bit more into your head voice if you like that terminology. That's going to help you hit those high notes. Also raising your eyebrows will help. But also kind of adds that lovely, almost slightly lamenty feel, but not quite, kind of like that kind of gentleness with yourself, which is what the song's trying to create. The song's trying to be like, I'm here on my own, and it's kind of beautiful. Does that make sense? Let's go from the beginning. I walk to the end of the road. 1, 2, all together now. I walked to the end of the road, and I looked in all directions. I looked as far as the eye can see. I see the blue sky sunrise, ain't nobody there but me. And again, I walked to the end of the road, and I looked in all directions. I looked as far as the eye can see. I see the blue sky sunrise, ain't nobody there but me. Delish. Okay, so in the next video I did make a small mistake. I think I said I watched the end of the road, I looked as far as I can see. I messed up with looked and see, but the lyrics I'll maybe pop at the bottom so that you can read it, or you know the lyrics, but just sing along, it's fine. It's going to be in a round, and how it goes is I walked to the end of the road, and I looked in all directions. I walked to the end of the road. So you can do it that way as a round, or what I quite like to do, and I've done this at the very end of the video, is walk to the end of the, I walk to the end of the, I walk to the end of the, because what's nice about that, try and listen out for it when it goes, blue sky sunrise, it becomes this beautiful kind of tower of melody drifting down, which I think is pretty nice. So enjoy, I hope you like this song. I walked to the end of the road, and I looked in all directions. I see as far as the eye can see. I see the blue sky sunrise, ain't nobody there but me. I walked to the end of the road, and I looked to the end of the road. I see as far as the eye can see. I see as far as the eye can see. I see as far as the eye can see. I see the blue sky sunrise. I walk to the end of the ocean. I see as far as the eye can see. As far as the eye can see. As far as the eye can see. I see the blue sky. I see as far as the eye can see. I see the blue sky. I walk to the end. Ain't nobody there. And as far as the eye can see. As far as the eye can see. As far as the eye can see. The blue sky. I see as far as the eye can see. I see the nobody there. I walk to the end of the road. Ain't nobody there. And I looked in all directions. I looked as far as the eye can see. I see the blue sky sunrise. Ain't nobody there but me. So this next song, I Ain't Ever Gonna Leave, I wrote about 5 years ago when I think I was feeling just a little bit low, and I was in the shower and I had the water flowing over me, and there was just the comfort of the warmth and me being there with myself, and I started humming this tune to myself. It's in 3 parts, and there's so I'm going to teach you the 3 parts, and each part has kind of 2 sections. So there's a wordy section and then a hummy section. What I'll do is I'll sing you the first part, and then we can go through it and learn it all together. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, I ain't ever gonna leave this place. Gonna stand under the water, let it warm my face. Gonna hold on to my body like it'll leave me soon. And I ain't ever gonna let my heart get broken into two. So that's the first part, sorry. And what you can hear is the first part of the line goes, oh, I ain't ever gonna leave, and then you're almost refraining back to yourself. Gonna leave this place, gonna stand in the water, da 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 da. So that kind of pattern melody, da 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 da, repeats quite a bit in that first section. So why don't I sing a line and you repeat back to me? 1, oh, and it comes in after 3, so just before the bar. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I ain't ever gonna leave this place. Oh, I ain't ever gonna leave this place. Gonna stand under the water, let it warm my face. Gonna stand under the water, let it warm my face. Gonna hold on to my body like it'll leave me soon. You wanna try? Gonna hold on to my body like it'll leave me soon. This is a very slightly different rhythm on the 4th line. And I ain't never gonna let my heart get broken. Can we just try that? And I ain't never gonna let my heart get broken. One more time. And I ain't never gonna let my heart get broken. And then you finish it off with into two. Into two. Good. Can we just together, just to get that melody stuck in our heads, can you just go la 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 la. Join in whenever. La 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 la. One more time. La 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 la. Good. So it's just kind of like calling and then you're refraining back to what you've just said. Let's try it again, going all the way through the lyrics and seeing if we can remember that tune together and that funny little rhythm. And I ain't never gonna let my heart get broken into two. Let's do it together. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I ain't never gonna leave this place. Gonna stand under the water, let it warm my face. Gonna hold on to my body like it'll leave me soon. And I ain't never gonna let my heart get broken into two. Really good. And then the bit, the second section, is very simple. It just goes so let's slow that down. Big breath. We can lie. La 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 la. One more time. La 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 la. Can we do a hum? Good. Okay. So we've got the first bit all together. The second part is kind of refraining back to what you've just said. So it comes in just after the first part. So the first part goes, oh, I ain't never gonna leave. And the second part comes in, I ain't never gonna leave. The first part goes, leave this place. And the second part refrains, gonna leave this place. So you're just going to repeat that melody kind of again and again after the first part. So can you repeat the tune after me? La 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 la. One more time. La 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 la. Good. The next bit is la 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 la. One more time. La 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 la. Good. Let's put those two together. So, 2. La 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 la. 1, 2. La 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 la. 1, 2. La 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 la. 1, 2. La 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 la. Good. So if you read the lyrics with this as well, so we can try in 1, 2. I ain't never gonna leave this place. Gonna stand under the water, let it warm my face. Oh, I didn't tell you there, did I? That it goes back down again. So whenever you do it for the second time, gonna warm my face. So the first time is up, second time is down. La 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 la. The next line, hold on to my body. Gonna hold on to my body up, like it'll leave me soon. Now this bit is when it changed a little bit, so we've held on to soon slightly longer than before. Like it'll leave me soon. Heart get broken into 2 is the last line. And the reason we do that is, is because it comes in very nicely with the first part. So let me sing it for you from soon. Gonna leave me soon. Heart get broken into 2. So can you just sing, heart get broken into 2. Heart get broken into 2. And again. Heart get broken into 2. One more time. Heart get broken into 2. Should we join up with them? Leave me soon. Heart get broken into 2. 1, 2. Leave me soon. Heart get broken into 2. One more time. Leave me soon. And leave me soon. Heart get broken into 2. Fabulous. And then for the section, what we're going to do is we're just going to stay on that note. Heart get broken into 2. So can you sing the la with me? La 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 la. And repeat. La 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 la. And again. La 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 la. One more time, but humming. Nice. Okay, let's put that whole part together. You can watch me with it. So it comes in on the third beat. 1, 2. I ain't never gonna leave this place. Gonna stand under the water, let it warm my face. Gonna hold on to my body, like it'll leave me soon. Heart get broken into 2. And again. Very nice. Okay, and then the final part, which is the low part. If we're thinking about kind of waterfalls and showers and kind of being underwater and warmth, the first part is kind of that like cooling in a bit of a river and sitting in some water and kind of like feeling the water. The second high part is this lovely like trickles coming down like dee 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 dee. And then the third part we're about to do, I think, feels to me like more kind of like the currents under the water, or kind of like being in a big warm bath, a kind of strong strength in water is how I imagine it anyway. But if that analogy doesn't really work, then you can just ignore that. So, okay, so it comes in on the first beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Never gonna leave this place. Stand under, warm my face. Hold on to leave me soon. Never into two. Okay, so that probably sounds a lot more complicated than it is. Basically what you're doing is you're taking some of the words from the other two parts, slowing it down, creating that base, comfort, strength, foundation. Okay, so we start off quite low. You want to repeat after me. Never gonna leave. Try. Never gonna leave. And yes, I know I am saying gone, but it's because gonna was the word before, and I felt like if you were going to say never going to leave, it wouldn't sound very good, so just bear with me. Sorry, anyway. Never gonna leave. Try. Never gonna leave. Okay, we're going to add this place on at the end, so it goes never gonna leave this place. Can you try that? Never gonna leave this place. Good. And then we're going to repeat that melody and rhythm, but with stand underwater. Stand under, warm my face. Stand under, warm my face. Let's try. Stand under, warm my face. Repeat again with the next words. Hold on to leave me soon. Good. Can we put those three all together? So up until leave me soon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Never gonna leave this place. Stand under, warm my face. Hold on to leave me soon. Never. And then we hold it there. Never. Because what we're going to do is say into two. Into two. So can we just try that? Never into two. Never into two. Lovely. So then we go to the ms, which are very low. So I'm going to la them for you. La 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 la. La 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 la. Try with me. La 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 la. One more time. La 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 la. Can we hum it? One more time. Great. Okay, so we've got the high part, the main part, and that low part that we've just learned there. In the video, you see the main part first, and then you're going to see the high part come in after one round, and then the low part come in for the third round. If you want to practice the parts kind of with either whilst they're not in, please go for it. But you'll see at the very end how they all come together. I hope you enjoy, and if you ever fancy singing this in the shower when you're feeling a bit low, it does really help. So it works for me. Anyway, have a lovely day. Enjoy this video and I'll see you very soon. Bye. Oh, I ain't ever gonna leave this place. Gonna stand under the water, let it warm my face. Gonna hold on to my body like it'll leave me soon. And I ain't ever gonna let my heart get broken into two. Oh, I ain't ever gonna leave this place. Gonna stand under the water, let it warm my face. Gonna hold on to my body, like it'll leave me soon. And I ain't never gonna let my heart get broken into two. Oh, I ain't ever gonna leave this place. Gonna stand under the water, let it warm my face. Gonna hold on to my body, like it'll leave me soon. And I ain't ever gonna let my heart get broken into two.